The heavyweight showdown between Usyk and Dubois just happened, and these are the reactions from the boxing world.
Now he's coming back, and I think Usyk is trying to time the counter. Oh, he hurt. Daniel's down. Daniel's down. Daniel's down from the right hand. I knew it. I saw it. I knew it. I saw it. He caught Daniel. Daniel fired back, put Usyk in the corner, and Usyk was waiting. He waited. Daniel threw, and then he got caught.
Oh! That's it! Daniel Dubois! Oleksandr Usyk has dropped Daniel Dubois! What a shot! Will he get up? He's up on his feet! He's up!
Come on, Dan!
9! And Daniel Dubois says he's carrying on!
Well, he's hurt. Let's see how
Come on,
he is.
Dan! Minute and a half. Minute and a half left in the round.
Oleksandr Usyk drops it! Oh, he's hurt him again!
It's over! It's over!
Oleksandr Usyk! What a performance!
Masterclass. We're watching one of the greatest fighters of all time here in Usyk. Fantastic. Punch perfect. Had it a lot to do. Put the fire out. And perfect punches. A master. All in all I can do is applaud.
Very big performance here from Oleksandr Usyk. You know, I say this before. You know, Daniel Dubois come with the big pressure in the first 5-6 rounds, but Usyk is different. You know, Usyk have the boxing skills. He have a good boxing IQ. You know, you stop him.
Incredible. Gutted, because obviously we want the Brit to win. You know, and Dubois put up a good fight in there.
Do you think Dubois gave up there? He looked like...
No, don't do that. Don't do that to him. Usyk was really... I don't know what's even worse. He got knocked out. Do you know what I mean? But he went and he done what everybody wanted to see.
We're watching an all-time great. Oleksandr Usyk is an all-time great. He just dismantled Daniel Dubois, who's 27 and in his prime. Usyk, crown the man. I don't want to hear anything, no slander. All-time great heavyweight.
We witnessed one of the true modern-day legends tonight in action, and he was a superb performance, winning his IBF belt back and retaining his other 3 belts. Oleksandr Usyk, for me, a heavyweight in any generation, would be an outstanding fighter.
Quick reaction. I know that tonight didn't turn out the way you had hoped, but we saw the effort that Daniel put in. What are your immediate thoughts after the fight?
He did his best. He did his very best. And his best wasn't good enough. Usyk's a great champion. He's the best in the world for a reason.
Usyk's just one of the best I've seen live. One of the best I've seen live, and what an honour it was to watch him. But Dubois will be back. What is he? 28. He's young.
27.
27. He's young. He'll be 3-4-time world heavyweight champion of the world.
Tell me, are you stunned by what you've just seen?
I'm not stunned. I know that he broke him down, right? He broke him down. He was patient. Then Dubois did, for me, looked better. Like landed some good shots in the beginning. It was going back and forth. And he got Usyk's attention, but he was patient. Feints, movement, footwork, it all came together for him.
He was unbelievable. He was on form today. He boxed great. He did the right things. He was counter-punching, and he was moving well, and he wasn't getting caught. And he started off with a jab, so what can you say? It's that kind of situation. It's a control violence, basically, and control movement, making sure that you don't overcommit.
Before the fight, Joseph Parker, who has shared a ring with some of the sport's best, publicly declared his support for Oleksandr Usyk before the upcoming fight. Parker lauded Usyk's incredible ring IQ as one of the best he's ever faced. He underscored how Usyk's timing, mobility, and control over the tempo of a fight makes him extremely difficult to train against. As Parker explains, Usyk doesn't simply outwork foes, he outsmarts them, laying traps and calling the shots in ways most fighters don't even realize until it's too late.
I think this fight is going to be a continuation of the first fight. Obviously, Dubois has some good wins under his belt after that loss to Usyk, and you can see the confidence in Daniel leading into this fight. But I think Usyk is a very good technician, masterclass fighter, and I see it being the same result.
The most experienced and most respected boxing analyst in the UK, Gareth A. Davies, also supported Usyk in this fight. He concentrated on Usyk's consistency, world-class discipline, and statesmanship of mind in pressure situations. Gareth feels that Usyk's Olympic background and championship attitude are what provide him with an advantage in the biggest of moments. He described Usyk as not just stepping up to the occasion, but as soaking up pressure and using it as gas. From Gareth's perspective, this is more than a matter of belts. It's a master technician going into another game of chess he's thoroughly prepared to dominate.
You know, 80,000 people, they've sold 85,000 tickets so far.
Yeah, I believe so.
80,000 people are going to see if Daniel Dubois, second time around, can pull off the improbable. I think it's still improbable, even though everyone I talk to at the moment, everyone I talk to is starting, the barometer, the swingometer is going over.
That's the beauty of a great fight,
to Daniel Dubois. Well, it's the optics of his victory against Anthony Joshua. I'll let you lead me on in this one anyway.
Derek Chisora, who fought to war with Usyk himself, expressed strong belief in the Ukrainian champion. Having lost, Chisora admitted that he personally could see how tricky and hard Usyk is to work with behind the ropes. He referred to Usyk's incessant movement, his capacity to infuriate big punchers, and his unexpected stamina. Chisora argued that if someone like him, known for brawling and dragging fighters into chaos, couldn't break Usyk's composure, it's hard to imagine anyone else doing it. To him, Usyk is levels above most heavyweights mentally.
How do you think Daniel's got to approach this fight?
He has to not get his feet moved, because Alexander's got a sense of moving around, and then suddenly he'll move this way, and then suddenly by the time you adjust your feet, he hits you. By the time you move this side, he'll hit you again. So
has he got a jump on him?
Pardon?
Has he got a jump on him from the first bell?
He got to. Yeah. He has to. But if he don't, he has to. At the same time, you have to survive with him. Because if you don't, he's gonna knock you out.
Tony Bellew echoed those sentiments in a recent podcast, stating that while this may be the best, most prepared version of Dubois we've ever seen, it still won't be enough. Bellew, Usyk's old rival and longtime fan, explained that the champion is on a different wavelength. Dubois can introduce fire and bulk, but Usyk introduces control, intelligence, and experience. Bellew cut to the chase. This is Dubois' peak, but Usyk's peak is just higher. And when legends speak like that, the fight becomes all the more impossible to call with your heart over your head.
This guy's faced every style, this guy's faced every size you can possibly imagine. There's not a style or a size he hasn't faced really within his division and out of his division. So I don't see Daniel Dubois posing him any new problems. What I do see is this is the best version of Daniel Dubois that he's faced.
However, not everyone is leaning toward Usyk. Dave Allen, the British heavyweight journeyman, had supported Daniel Dubois. Allen spoke in faith that Dubois has matured since his previous failures and now possesses the athleticism and concentration to surprise the world. He cited Dubois' raw power and athleticism, adding that if he catches early and continues to apply the pressure, things can quickly turn around. Allen conceded Usyk's ability, but contended that nobody's invincible, and that Dubois, hungry and underestimating him, could just be the key that breaks the code. Showbiz the Adult, one of the top voices in the world of boxing content, also had Dubois' back, highlighting the evident maturation of his game. He spoke to how Dubois has mentally, physically, and tactically grown from his previous struggles. In Showbiz's opinion, Dubois is no longer simply a power puncher. He's gained layers to his game, exhibiting greater patience, more precise jabbing, and greater defensive responsibility. For Showbiz, this Dubois is no longer the green hope people questioned. He's arriving more mature, more measured, and perfectly capable of staging the upset.
Dubois is taking this very serious. I know Usyk is, but Usyk is taking it as seriously as he always does. Dubois was already tooth and nail with Usyk, except for Usyk was able to beat him with experience and beat him with endurance. Dubois has learned a lesson from that. He has increased his endurance for sure. That big baby Miller fight was something else. But then knocking out AJ, now he's feeling a certain way. And he also feels that he was robbed of a knockout because he hit Usyk on a belt. So he's going to be drilling Usyk's body, pause. There's a few things you can learn from what you already did with Usyk, from the few times AJ hurt Usyk to the body and the ref warned AJ. Better BF dropped Usyk to the body. And you can learn from Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, the first fight, the uppercuts he was landing on Usyk when he rocked him once or twice. I'm feeling a certain way.
Supporting him, Eddie Hearn offered his take and identified what he perceives as Usyk's sole weak point. Usyk is great, Hearn said, but he's not infallible. His footwork and way of fighting, though top drawer, take energy. And Hearn suggested that if Dubois can remain calm and push Usyk into the deep end and the slower lakes, things could be turned on their head. The declaration ignited heated controversy, but it gave credence to the view that Dubois isn't stumbling in darkness. He's stumbling out with a strategy, supported by people who've witnessed champions crumble previously.
Sooner or later, I mean, he's getting on. I mean, forget the professional fights, actually, which he's had a lot, not bucket loads, but it's the amateur contests as well. I mean, what, over 200 amateur fights. There is absolutely no doubt that Oleksandr Usyk doesn't like it to the body. I mean, it's the famous low blow situation of last time. Was it low? Whatever. I mean, that was the past. But one thing is for sure, he don't like it to the body. You saw when AJ hit him to the body, he said it was low there, he turned away. Obviously, the borderline shot against Dubois, he was hurt. I mean, one thing's for sure, he didn't cop one in the nuts, right? Whether it was low or not was debatable, but it wasn't. He went down because he was hurt, really, to the stomach, not to the.
And he moaned to the referee,
and he was down for a long time. A long time.
Lennox Lewis, the great former heavyweight champion, added his voice in support of Dubois, saying that the British youngster has earned his stripes and may now be ready to burst through. Lewis touched on learning from loss, stating that Dubois' losses early in his career were all part of the growth process. He touched on the fact that Dubois has brought new levels, particularly mentally and physically. For Lennox, this isn't the same soft fighter from years past. This is a mature contender who's gone through the fires and can now ascend to the biggest stage.
Tomorrow night, Daniel Dubois tries to take your crown, your throne, and become Britain's next undisputed champion against Oleksandr Usyk. Firstly, can he do it?
Yes, he can do it. He's there. He's he's proven his points. He's gone through his trials and tribulations, and he's made it. He's there. He's at the top.
Ade Oladipo joined the Dubois camp as well, stressing how Dubois has quietly been working in the shadows, sharpening every part of his game. Ade talked about the pressure Dubois faced early in his career and how that pressure is now shaping him into a more composed, dangerous version of himself. He emphasized that this isn't the same Daniel from 2 or 3 years ago. In Ade's view, the timing is perfect. Usyk is aging, Dubois is peaking, and this could be the night where the underdog flips the entire division upside down.
Like, I can't see Daniel not catching Usyk. And if he catches Usyk, could hurt him. Could hurt him. I've watched him spar. I've seen some behind the scenes stuff. I've peeked behind the curtain, if you like. And he is in incredible shape. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, this is the best version of Daniel Dubois there's ever been. This simply isn't the best version of Oleksandr Usyk. It can't be, it isn't. Go and argue with yourself. It's not. You can't be the best version of yourself at 38. No matter how you lived a life. I don't care if you are a nun. I don't care if you've never taken a drop of alcohol. I don't care if you've never had a tough fight in your life. 38 is 38.
Still, despite the limelight leaning ever so slightly towards Dubois, Oleksandr Usyk seemed not bothered. In a recent interview, the Ukrainian champion spoke for all the commotion head-on. He complimented Dubois' physical development and acknowledged the young lion has obviously put in work on his game, but insisted it makes no difference. Usyk reminded the people he's taken on every type of style and pressure already. To him, improvement is the norm, but greatness is verified. His cool confidence was unsettling and a reminder that this is still the same individual who upgraded the best of the planet.
Yeah, now I think Daniel grow
And do you think
like a boxer, like a man?
Yeah. Does he deserve this opportunity, or is there someone else more deserving? Joe Parker maybe, or does Daniel deserve his shot?
Yeah, I think Daniel deserves, because Daniel from UK. It's interesting for all people.
So what were your reactions to the fight? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more boxing content like this.